because I am streaming this live on YouTube and I'm streaming this live on Facebook. So what I'm actually doing right now, and if you're watching this live, I'm doing this on a Friday. So this is the first day of the 3-day Memorial Day weekend. Actually, it's not even the weekend yet. So I guess you call it the fourth day of the Memorial Day weekend, right? So I hope everybody is doing good. As you guys come on board, go ahead and let me know how you guys are doing on Facebook and on YouTube. I hope everybody's doing well. So look, what I'm doing, and my YouTube people, let me know if you are seeing this in landscape or if I'm kind of sideways. Just go ahead and comment. So I'm not used to this YouTube streaming. But anyways, what I'm doing, you guys, is I'm answering some reader questions. I had a lady send me two questions actually, all right, which I thought was pretty cool. So Hakeem said it's sideways. That sucks. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let's see if we can fix this because I don't want y'all having to bend your necks. Okay. Look, YouTube is tripping. They told me that I could put it on the side and that it would be good. But anyways, all right, Flynn, Hakeem, Kolik, and Quantina. Is it good? All right, cool. Y'all love me. All right, sweet. All right, so look, let's get to these reader questions. Everybody on YouTube is thanking me. All right, so we got this from a lady, and I don't have her name on up front. But anyways, what she asked was first question. She said, Daniel, with your contracts, is there a safety net in there for us wholesalers to keep the cash buyer from going behind our backs and taking the seller from us? That really sucks, doesn't it? And good. I'm glad that you guys like it, YouTube. Um, she said, is there a safety net to keep cash buyers from going behind our back and taking the seller from us? And is there a safety net if we can't find a buyer and if we need to cancel the contract with the seller without getting into a lawsuit or something against us? I have decided to do wholesaling and I'm in Texas. How do I find the laws for wholesaling in my state? All right. So look, and as you guys come on board, make sure you guys are sharing this and liking this, loving this, and all that other good stuff. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like this. Make sure you subscribe to my videos and all that other good stuff, okay? So answering her question, look, for the most part, you guys, there is no 110% way that you can prevent a cash buyer from circumventing you, okay? Now, there are loopholes that you can do to make it very hard for a cash buyer to circumvent you, okay? So the first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that your cash buyer never, ever has a direct one-on-one conversation with your seller. Okay, so don't let your cash buyer take your homeowner seller on a date, or don't let them take them out for coffee or any of that. Don't let them slip a business card or anything like that to your seller. Okay, that's a big no-no. Okay, we don't do that. No. Okay, so if you are allowing the cash buyer to look at the property, inspect the property as you're showing them the property for their inspections, okay, you are going to inform the cash buyer that any discussions that you guys have about the property will be done outside of the property, okay? Better yet, you can tell them, hey, go ahead and look through there, okay? Jot down your good points, your bad points, all of that, right? And then when we're done looking at the property, we'll talk at the curbside about it, or we'll meet up at the local Starbucks and discuss business, okay? And at the end of the day, you guys, you want to make sure that you are telling them, the cash buyer, this is what's going to happen, okay? And then you're going to do the same thing with the seller as well. You're going to let them know, I have one of my funding partners that is looking at your property, and I don't want to scare them away or anything like that. So let me do all the talking, okay? You got to make sure, you guys, that you are spelling out the rules for your cash buyers and your sellers and how the communication will be done, okay? Very important, Facebook. Very important, YouTube, okay? And you guys, make sure you like this and love this. Hit that like button, okay? I only got one like. You guys make me think that I suck or something like that. Just hit that like button, all right? So, anyways, another thing that you guys can do to prevent cash buyers from circumventing you in your contracts, okay, is you can go ahead and start escrow on your agreement that you have with the seller, okay? So you can take it to the title company, take it to your real estate attorney's office, start the escrow process, okay? Once things are in escrow, this is definitely going to help to prevent somebody from circumventing you, okay? That's two things you can do. Three, another thing you can do, you guys, is you can go ahead and have a mobile notary come to the property, notarize your signature, notarize the seller's signature on the contractual agreement, right? And then you can take that contract and you can file what's known as a memorandum of contract with the city. And this basically states that you have an agreement, a pending agreement with the seller, okay, that nobody can bypass, okay? So if a buyer does try to circumvent you, then they're going to have to deal with that memorandum of contract that you have placed, okay? And thank you guys on YouTube for the likes. I love you guys, every one of you all right? And fourthly, you guys, I mean, you can you can have the buyers sign a non-compete or an NCND, which stands for non-compete, non-disclosure. You can have them sign a regular non-disclosure agreement, okay? But at the end of the day, you guys, a buyer that is unscrupulous can still circumvent you by having his or her friend or family member or whoever sign a contract with the seller, okay? So I don't really tell my students to do that, okay? It's a waste of time, all right? So hopefully that helps. The second question our lady asked is, she said, this is a question for Daniel and Brandy. So she was watching a video that I did with my good friend Brandy out of North Carolina. And she basically said, on Zillow last night, I went there and I found 80 to 90 foreclosure homes. Some taken over by the lender or bank and put up for sale. Some are going to auction. Are these good homes for me to go after or no? I also found 30 for sale by owners. What do I say to them when I call or they call me? Should I let them know that I'm a wholesaler, or how do I price the property correctly? I'm not that good on the computer or the internet, okay? And that was actually a very, very loaded question. So I'm going to answer a portion of those questions. A lot of it that is answered in details when you become a student at my House Flipping Dojo Academy, houseflippingdojo.com, houseflippingdojo.com. If you're ready to apply, houseflippingdojo.com/apply. I got to throw a quick plug in there, all right? But look, answering her question, when you're dealing with sellers, you guys, okay, and keep this very, very close to your heart, you never tell them that you're a wholesaler. They're going to look at you and say, what the hell is a wholesaler? I don't know what that means. Are you, selling me something on wholesale? Or are you, like, what are you doing? Okay, nobody knows what a wholesaler is, all right? So never tell a seller that you're a wholesaler, okay? And beyond that, you guys, if you don't want to say things that will confuse a seller, okay? Because when people are confused, guess what? They're not going to do business with you, all right? They're not going to sign a contract because you're saying some confusing stuff to them, all right? So as far as the seller, the homeowner is concerned, you are the buyer, okay? I am coming in, I am buying the property. Don't worry about the fact that you're not using your own money to buy the property, okay? Because you are still the buyer. You're just using somebody else's money to fund the deal, okay? And that's nothing that's new or strange, okay? You got to think about it, okay, you guys? When you are a regular, typical homeowner and you're buying a property to live in, 95% of most people that buy properties to live in, are they using their own money to buy the property? No. The huge majority of people that buy properties to live in are using somebody else's money to fund the deal. They're using the bank's money, okay? They get mortgage loans to buy the property. And the same is true with you guys, okay? When you come in, you are using somebody else's money to buy the property, all right? So if it needs to be conveyed to them that you are working with partners, let them know, hey, yeah, I have funding partners. They need to run by and do their inspections on the property, make sure that it's a good deal for them, okay? I go out and I find these properties, okay, and they fund the purchase of the property. That's something that they anybody can understand, okay, and they're not going to ask questions about that, okay, for the most part, all right. So you are the buyer, and that's it. Now, when you're going after properties, you guys, and let me know if you guys have any questions. So thank you for your comments, Quantina and Hakeem and Derek and Flynn and Kolik. So look, if you're going after properties that are in foreclosure, don't go after properties that are in foreclosure because by then it's too late for the most part. If you want to do a wholesale deal with it, go after properties that are in pre-foreclosure, meaning that a notice of default has been filed, okay, and it's on the verge of going into foreclosure, but it's not there yet, okay? Because when you have a deal like that, you can jam, all right? You can jam like Welch's grape jelly, all right? Just jam away, all right? So you have properties like that where it's on the verge of foreclosure. You can go ahead and you can get it locked up under contract. Number one, make sure that you have a cash buyer that's going to roll with it, okay? And Facebook, you guys ain't giving me no love. I only got like 1 like on this video. I've been talking for 10 minutes, giving my heart out, and y'all ain't showing me no love like my YouTube people are showing me. So I'm gonna speak to my YouTube people. All right. So I got like 1 like on Facebook. All right. So YouTube, okay. When you're going after these properties, all right, I'm speaking right to you, YouTube people. All right. Make sure that it's pre-foreclosures, okay? Make sure it's notice of defaults, okay? And make sure that you guys have cash buyers that can move quickly because you don't want to get a property under contract and not be able to wholesale it out to a cash buyer and the homeowner loses their property to foreclosure, okay? That's a big no-no, all right? Hakeem asked a question, how do you find pre-foreclosures? Great question, Hakeem. You can get it off of Zillow.com, okay? You can just do a search for properties, okay? And there's like a little drop-down box that will allow you to itemize it between for sales and recently sold. And then you're going to pick the ones that are in pre-foreclosure, okay? So you can look for that on Zillow. You can get pre-foreclosures from title companies as well. You can get them from... who else? You can get them from real estate agents, okay? You can get them from, where else can you get them from? I believe you can get them from, there's this website that I like. I believe you can get them from ReboGateway.com, but don't take me for 110% sure on that. I believe so, but double check and make sure that I'm not lying to you on that, all right? So, but you're just going to look for the notice of defaults. And the notice of defaults are always going to be on record with the city anyways, okay? So, let's see. Somebody had asked a question. Maisha, all right? Maisha said, what about dealing with agents? Dealing with agents is cool. I prefer not to deal with agents, Maisha. But at the end of the day, if somebody has a agent and the agent is representing the seller, then the agent just wants to make sure that they're going to get their piece of the pie. They're going to want to make sure that they're not circumvented either, right? And so when you do find a cash buyer, then the seller and the agent understand that the agent is still going to get paid his or her commission, okay? Usually that's 3 to 6% commission, okay? So whenever you find a cash buyer that's going to fund the property, let's say the cash buyer brings in $100,000 to fund the property, right? The agent is gonna get their 6%. Okay, their 6% is $6,000 off of that. All right, so that's the only thing that you need to be concerned about that. With that, when you're dealing and communicating with the agent, be upfront with them and let them know, hey, I have a big, huge list of buyers, of funding partners. Okay, and we can move this property quickly. We can get your clients money for their property, and we'll get you paid, and we'll do it quickly. Okay, let's work together. All right. Now, the biggest thing with agents is make sure that they don't try and screw you around either. So make sure you guys are using the proper contracts. You can get my contracts by sending an email to gift@houseflippingdojo.com, gift@houseflippingdojo.com, and the system will automatically send you a download link with some notes from my webinar with the contracts at the back, okay? Check your inbox, check your spam folder for that when you send the email, okay? Please do not ask me to manually send that to you, because I get a few hundred people each day that ask for those contracts, and I ain't got time to be manually sending that link to each and every single person, okay? But again, you guys, I hope you all got some great, awesome, power-packed information from here. I hope you guys are getting ready for your Memorial Day weekend, okay? Be blessed, never stress. Make sure you like this, love this, share this with your people and your friends and enemies and frenemies and all that. If you are wanting to take your investing to the next level, you don't know what the hell you're doing, you're very, very welcome, Hakeem Haman. If you need guidance, you need a mentor, you need coaching, go to houseflippingdojo.com/apply. Apply to work with me and my kick butt team. Houseflippingdojo.com/apply. Okay? Make the investment in yourself. Get started. All right? Bam. Make some money. Enjoy life. And you alone control the keys to your destiny. Nobody else. Not your boss. Not anybody around you. But you control the keys to your destiny. Always, always, always remember that. All right? Flynn said he applied yesterday. Hope you will choose me. Flynn, I don't think I saw your application. Let me double check here real quickly. Don't believe I saw Flynn yesterday. Apologize if we didn't get back to you. Flynn. Now, Flynn, I don't see your name. What name did you put it under, man? Because I'm not seeing you. Oh, Stephanie. All right. Look, Flynn turned into Stephanie on me. See, you guys try and keep me on my toes. So, Stephanie. Okay, I saw your email. So, okay, cool. We'll get in contact with you, Miss Stephanie. All right. Let's see. Who else says something? I like to make sure that I answer everybody who asks questions and stuff like that. Dylan Swansea said, thank you so much. Your videos are so informative. Well, thank you, Dylan. I appreciate you, my man, for watching my videos. And I definitely hope that everybody that watches my videos from YouTube to Facebook, anywhere else that you guys watch the videos at, I hope that you guys get a lot of good, solid information, okay? So I've been doing this for about, video-wise, I've been doing videos since 2012, so for the past 5 years. I'm very, very happy that we've been able to help literally hundreds of people close their first deal. We've been able to help dozens of people quit their job over the years and just flourish in this business, okay? And that's definitely the best thing and the best, that's the best profit that I can get, is seeing that people's lives are changed. Chris Jackson said, check your PM. I will, Chris. Give me till later on this afternoon. I have to make some bank runs and cash some checks. Yes, I love cashing checks. And then I will get back to you. Apologies, Chris. Let's see. Flynn said, I was a French student, recently arrived in San Francisco. Sweet. Damien says, how much should I make on a wholesale deal? Strive, Damien, to make at least $5,000, okay? You want to make as much money as possible. Some deals you may only make $2,000 or $3,000. That's the nature of the game. Some deals you may just hit the ball out of the park and make $20,000 or $30,000 on it. Okay, but on average, $5,000 is a good range to go after. Okay, and let's see, one more comment on here. Martin Manning says, want to do a deal with you. I'm Tory Success. Sweet. Hey, Martin, send me a email, man, and we will talk. So, anyways, you guys be blessed. Never stress. Go kick ass and kick more ass. And after you're done doing that, keep kicking ass. Okay? I want you guys to be a bunch of ass kickers, okay? I want y'all to be have an LLC called Ass Kicking LLC and all that stuff. Bam. All right, love you guys.